Hello, I'm Lloyd and welcome to my latest video. I want to talk about this, and in this video I want to talk about should I post on social media? Should I post my artwork on social media? Now, I know, number one, that there's a lot of people out there who are terrified to share their artwork, and I understand. I remember creating a Facebook page and posting my first picture on Facebook because it was the one kind of social media thing that I knew, and so I posted it and I was like, what now? And that whole idea that someone could be mean and someone could be horrible and blah blah blah, because that's what we focus on. We focus on that negative. We're like, oh, what if they're horrible? What if they're not? What if you inspire somebody? What if they see your work and think, wow, I need more of that in my life? So don't worry about the negative comments that you're going to get. This is my first piece of advice to you, okay? Don't worry about the negative comments. If someone takes time out of their day to say something negative about a painting or a drawing or a performance or something that you've done, then that's their issue. They've taken time to be negative. They've taken time out of their ordinary day to say something mean to someone that they don't know. That says more about them. And here's a really, really handy tool. I know a lot of people don't seem to use it, but I use it. I actually haven't had that many negative comments, which is really nice. I think if you put positivity out there, you get positivity back. That's really important as well. So if you do get negative comments, don't respond. Don't get into the whirlpool drama that people seem to want to get involved with. You know, that's all they're doing. They're trying, it may be a cry for help. It's like, you know, I don't like your work. Help me. Talk to me. But there's better ways to communicate with people than going, oh, I don't like your work. Oh, I don't like your shoes. Oh, don't like your bread. I don't know. But you know what I mean? So there's better ways for them to communicate. And we're not in the business to try and help and support someone who's just taken time out of their day to be mean. So just delete the comment. Just forget it. Delete it. Don't dwell on it. The first couple of comments, if you ever get them, you're going to be like, oh, I remember posting a piece of work on a Facebook group, and you've got to be careful with those Facebook groups and things like that. There are some really wonderful ones, really supportive ones, and they're just magic. So another piece of advice, if you are going to post on Facebook groups, find the right one for you. You will know. Okay, there are some brilliant Facebook groups. There are some really lovely online galleries that are supportive to everyone. You know, we're all on a journey, and as I was saying to someone today, it's a continuum. Okay, I'm here now. This is a piece of work that I'm fighting with at the moment. I'm not going to be here in the same place in 5 years' time. In 5 months' time, I'm going to progress, right? So remember that. So go back on track. Find the right Facebook group for you. Just check it out. You know, what are the comments like? What are the people like who are posting? Is there anybody that dominates? You know, is there is there ego, or is it just supportive? Find one that suits you and post. You might want to say that this is my first post in the group, so please be kind, or whatever, but just understand you may get some negative things in those Facebook groups. You do get a lot of really good admin people there, and they can curate those comments. But if it's not for you, just leave the group. I've joined few and I've left loads. You know, I think I'm only on a few now on Facebook. So yes, delete negative comments. Don't worry if scope out Facebook communities and things like that. You can learn lots. My thing that I have found, all right, by posting my work on social media and liking other people's work on social media and just engaging with people in an authentic way, you develop relationships with other artists, and it's incredibly supportive. You get, I've said it before, I think, in other videos, I think there are three types of people, all right? There are villagers who just kind of will look and go, yeah, that's nice, I like that, yeah, and just they're there, all right? There are village idiots. Those are the ones that will take time out of their day to post negative things and be like, I don't like that. And there are village chiefs, all right, who will see you posting and be supportive. They'll see you trying to do something and be supportive, okay, and be like, right, have you seen this? This is really good. And they're supportive, okay? So you want to find the groups with village chiefs. You want to find the groups with people who are going to support you. You want to engage with comments that are supportive. You know, I think it's really important, especially when you're starting off, engage with those comments. Don't just sort of go like, and, you know, it can be a little bit time consuming sometimes, but it's so nice and it's so valuable. And again, you develop relationships with people as you're progressing. And I think for me, lots of people who follow me have followed me for a long time, back when I had short hair and everything. And they have seen me develop and they're invested in that, you know. So as people sort of see you develop, as they get their hooks into you, they're supporting you. They become your biggest fan. You know, you get people commissioning you, you get people commenting, you get people supporting you, and it's a really, really nice thing. So if you are considering posting your work on social media, just choose one for the time being, all right? I think it's a really nice way to start. Choose one that you're familiar with, and post, okay? Sort of share it on if you've got a Facebook or something like that, share it on your private group so you get some friends to support you, okay? Use the hashtags as well. That's a really, really good way to help your work get found. Also, another piece of advice, which is really good, look at other people, how other people do it, and try and emulate that, all right? That's something, you know, if you look at some really wonderful artists and you think, that's really good, look at how they're commenting, look at the hashtags they're using, and think about using some of them as well, okay? So find a social media that you're comfortable with, post your work, share it in your private group, all right? Look at other people's work and engage with other artists as well. And if you get comments, engage with them too, okay? So that's my little piece of advice. You know what I'm like. I say do it, all right? I remember posting my first painting on Facebook and it was terrifying. I had a few and I was just posting and I was like, oh, what's going to happen? And it happens and it's nice. And if you share it with friends first, it becomes a nice supportive community. You can delete and you can remove negative influences, so you don't... You may, it may have a little bit of a weight for a second on you. Okay, that's one person. It is not the world. So do not magnify one negative comment into the end of the world and the end of your art career, all right? It is one negative comment from one negative person who has taken time out of their day to be negative to someone that they've never met, all right? So they're not worth talking about and thinking about, all right? Not for a sustained period of time anyway. I'm going to finish there. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. That would be genius too. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And no matter what you do today, make some art. Take care. Bye-bye.